Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a fun tutorial for Citrust Twist kits. So I thought I would start off in the Silhouette Studio program and kind of show you my workflow as I get myself ready to work with cut files. So I have already picked out a cut file, so I'm just going to show you what I do is I keep everything sorted by shop. So I purchase a lot from the cut file shop, and so I have just a specific folder just set aside for that shop. So I am going to go down here, and this one was actually made by Ashley Horton. I think it was for a kit club. It was probably Hip Kit, but I think it was from last year, possibly. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this file. So what I do is I open it up, and then you have to, since it's just a PNG file, you have to come over here and click on the trace feature. So you select the top one, which says select trace area, and then you just come and you select the area that you want. And I apologize about the noise in the background. If you can hear my kids, they're playing with a friend on video games right now. It's summer and my kids are at home, so it's kind of crazy around here, so I apologize about the noise. Okay, so we have this all selected, and then you will see that I went over here and the trace or the high pass filter was down here. So all you have to do is bring it up and just fill in all of the black, whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Fill in all of the black spaces. Just to be safe, I usually like to take it all the way up, but you don't have to do that. I just like to do that with the intricate designs just to make sure we cover the whole area. So after you do that, then you come up here to trace, the second option, and it will trace everything that you had inside that box. So now you have your cut file. So let's see, I already have my paper set up in my Silhouette Studio, or in my Silhouette. So let's hit this button to send it to the Silhouette, and it's syncing, and now it's ready to go. So I'm gonna hit start, and it's gonna get everything going for us, and then I will meet you back over at my desk. Okay, so now you can see here I have my cut file all cut out and it's on my mat. So now I'm just going to start pulling it up off of the Silhouette mat, and I'm gonna cut out a lot of this just because it takes forever, because it's such an intricate cut and it has so many teeny tiny little pieces. It's crazy. Okay, so now here you can see I have that all pulled apart and pulled off of the mat. And now I'm gonna start getting to work with the 3 different techniques. So the first one is you can use your cut file as a stencil. So here you can see I just pulled out some Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and I am going to color in all of these leaves with this green color. It is called Patina. Then I am going to use, I'm just finishing up with the leaves, and then I'm going to pull out some Shimmers Paints Dazzlers in 2 different colors, and I'm going to put those on different, because there's 2 different flowers, I believe. And so for the smaller flower, I am going to use one of these pink colors. I couldn't decide at first, so I pulled all 3 of them out, and then I decided to go with this Pucker Up Pink, and this is Shimmers Paints Dazzlers, and it's kind of like a modeling paste. It's really smooth and creamy and just really yummy. So here I'm just going to put it on these swirly flowers, and then I'm going to pull out some Dazzlers in a blue color called Gummy Berry Blue, and I really like the pop of this blue compared to that pinkish purple color. So I'm going to do the bigger flowers, all of the bigger flowers in this blue color. Okay, so now I am going to make a little mistake. I was wanting to spray this purple color, and it's a Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and it did not want to spray. So I decided to just pull the, what is that called? The spray nozzle. I pulled that off, and I'm just going to use it with my brush. So I'm just going to watercolor this on there, basically just like I did with the green leaves, and that works out so much better. But you can spray with your spray mists. Now this is the finished background, and I love it. I really, really love the different textures and colors that it brings to the background. So here I'm just cleaning off my stencil, and this is the back of the paper because I am going to use the same cut file for 2 different layouts for 3 different techniques. So I wanted to use the back of it so that I could use the front of it for this other layout. So here you can see I am going to use the full cut file, and here I'm just cutting off part of it, and I'm going to make a little frame here at the bottom, and I think that this is my favorite way to use cut files. Okay, so now we're on to the third and final way to use your cut files, and you can use these teeny tiny positive or negative? No, this is the negative, right? The negative piece of the cut file. And for cut files like this, it's a little bit tedious. So I'm not going to put the whole negative piece on top of those flowers. I just wanted to add a little bit more texture to these stenciled flowers, and I thought that this would be kind of a fun way to go about doing that. So I'm going to put all of the, I think all of the blue flowers are the ones that I decide to put the negative pieces onto, and then I'm just going to make a scrapbook page, and I will have a process video for both of these 2 layouts because I created 2 layouts out of these 3 techniques, and I will have a process video posted after this video, and then also one posted tomorrow. So make sure you come back tomorrow to find the second video. So here you can see I'm just putting all of those pieces down, and then I'm going to glue them, and I will be done. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure that you head on over to the blog to see some more photos and a little bit more explanation on the ideas behind these 3 techniques. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!